Good morning, learners. This morning, we will have a lesson about business mathematics. But before that, let us have the opening prayer to be given to us by Darwin. Everybody stand.
Lord, salamat sa kapatawag mo ngayon. Salamat sa inupresensya nga hindi hatag sa mga karambutan, Lord. Sa mga kasya nga among nadawat. Pumunta na kini nga among katuwatan sa karambutan nga sa wala nga gasto. Hinawat kami nga masulod kini sa katutansa ng mga lakuna. Pinamit na ngayon. Pinawat kami sa among pinawat.
Please sit down. Class Bidon, may I know the attendance?
All represents sir.
Yes, very good. So, this morning I will bring you to the world of business mathematics. So we have here some house rules. Since it is pandemic time, so we must follow health protocols and safety. So we have house rules number 1. So we have to wear your face mask and face shield. So everybody, number 2, you read number 2.
Observe social distancing. So do not move your chair and stay where you are.
House rules number 3.
No sleeping, calling, and other disruptive acts during class discussion.
House rules number 4.
Sit properly. Active class participation is encouraged.
So we have simple and compound interest. So we have the objective. So the objective is the purpose or aim of the lesson. So first, at the end of this lesson, the student should be able to, number 1, everybody read.
To illustrate simple and compound interest.
So we have to illustrate simple and compound interest. So we have the first activity that we have this morning to enable you to learn or familiarize some of the terminologies in business mathematics. So we have a game this time. So we have the group 1 there, headed by Miss Taray. For group 2, headed by Miss Malone. So each group must have create their own name. So you must create your own name. I will give 1 minute to create your name, and also after that, you have to give your name. Okay. Start now. This 1, 2, 3 rows. Follow. We have this one as a group 2. 1, 2, 3. This one is for the group 1. Please, everybody, need cooperation. In each group, you must have to cooperate with your group mates. See to it that the name of the group must speak to our subject. That will suit to our subject. So you have now the group. No. I want the name of your group. The name of your group. Name of the group. Not your name, but the name of your group. It that it will fit or suit to our subject, which is business mathematics. 5 seconds left. So we have the name of the group 1. What is your name? Group 1 is Sarai as the leader. Matibay. So we have the group 1, Matibay. Matibay. So one ini astig. Matibay. For the group 1. How about for the group 2? Huh? What is their name? We have Team Joy. So palagi itong maligaya kasi Joy, no? Team Joy. So palaging maligaya. So we have our activity this morning. We have the guess me. What do you make guess? Taka. Laon lang nato. So we have here, I will show you now the mechanics of the game that we have. So we have here the mechanics. First, the class will be divided into 2 groups. So we have the Matibay group and the Team Joy, or group 2. For number 2, each group will guess the scrambled words shown on the screen. Number 3, arrange the scrambled words based on the definition given. So there is a definition given and there is also a scrambled words. So the definition now will serve as your guide to guess the scrambled word. Number 4, we have each group will be given 5 points for every correct answer of the given definition. And the last one, you are given 10 seconds to write your answer on the board. So, Group Matibay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
How about the Team Joy?
Yes, sir.
We are all ready now. So let's start from question number 1. You're right on the board. Where's the chalk? Where's the chalk? Cover your answer. You cover your answer. Yeah. Okay, proceed. Go back to your chair. So, let us see which group got the correct answer. So we have investment. So number 1 is investment. So the group Matibay got the correct answer, and group Team Joy got the correct answer. So we will have 5 points each. We have group 1, group 2. We have 5, 5. Let's proceed. Number 2. I will read first the given definition. Number 2, a person or an institution who invests the money or makes the fund available. A person or an institution who invests the money or makes the fund available. Okay. You say number 2 now. Is that correct? Is the answer number 2 is correct? Based It is a person or an institution who invests the money and makes the fund available. Remember, we are talking about business mathematics. All the terms are related to business math. How about director? Is director related to business mathematics? Are you sure that is there a terminology in business math about director? Where can we find director? Diba, orang lakas siya sa movies, sa kuan, dining sa, napagyapon sa school, Pero, iba na yung director sa school, meron diyan sa, director sa school, you also have, ano ba yung director? So, you can now change, if you think that your answer is correct, number 2, or I give you 5 seconds to change your answer. Okay, everybody analyze the scrambled words. A person or an institution who invests the money or makes the Yes, so we have creditor. Creditor for group number Matibay. Got 5 points. Next. So it is the creditor or the lender, the one who invest the money. Siya ba ang nag-invest? Siya ang nagtatabuhan ganito puhunan, no? Una siya gitawag o creditor or the lender. The lender. Number 3. For number 3, a person or institution who owes the money or avails the fund from the lenders. Think and analyze the problem. So those who are going to the board, Miss Taray, did it ask questions to your other members, to your group? So we cover your word. Okay, cover your word here. Here, give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the group Matibay got the correct answer. Clap your hands. And also your group Team Joy got the correct answer. So we have 5 and we have 5. Huh? I see. So we have the correct answer is detour. We call that we read this one as detour. Silent D. Detour. So the other term for detour is borrower. For creditor, the other term is lender. Let's have question number 4. It is the date on which the money is received by the borrower. It is the date on which the money received the borrower. So let us check if your answer is correct. We have no date. So your answer is kinahanglan pa rampol. So 0 na, no? the money borrowed or loan is to be completely repaid. It is the date on which the money borrowed or loan is to be completely repaid. How about the other, the group 1? Group 1, hurry up. Hurry up, group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time is up. Do you have an idea for group 1? Mr. Lauriti. So let us check the answer. So we have the maturity or repayment date. So yung linya nasa dulo. Nobody got the correct answer. So we have group 1, 0, group 2, 0. You see, question number 6. Number 6, it is the amount of time in years the money is borrowed or invested. Length of time between the origin and maturity date. Go. Yeah, let us see if your answer is correct. Term or time. Very good. Team Matibay got the correct answer, and Team Joyce got the correct answer. So this time, I will have to say go. After reading the question, I will say go. Then, those who are through in giving the answer here, let us give chance to the other, no? To your group mates. So for those who are through, you have to pass the answer to your group mates. Question number 7. It is the amount of money borrowed or invested on the original day. Go. Go now. Let us see. Let us see if your answer is one, two, three, four. We have the correct answer is principal. We have Team Joy that got the correct answer. So we have another point from Team Joy. Let's proceed to question number 7. 8. 8 na tayo? 8. It is the annual rate. Matagal siya sa go. Wait for the go. We will read first the definition. It is the annual rate, usually in percent, charged by the lender, or rate of increase of investment. Go! And let us see if your answer is correct. The answer is rate. Rate is being expressed in percent. So we have 2%, 5%. So that will be our rate. Now everybody got the correct answer. So we have everybody got to have the correct answer. So let's have number 9. Question number 9. It is the amount paid or earned for the use of money. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everybody got the correct answer. We have interest. So we have 5, 5. Next, question number 10. Hinabol ba ang number of group? So we have it is the interest that is computed on the principal and is added to it. Go! Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay na. Let us see if your answer is really correct. So we have simple interest. Another question. 11. It is the interest that is computed on the principal, on the principal and also on the accumulated as interest. Go now. And let us see if everybody got the correct answer. We have compound interest. We have our last question. Question number 12. We have 5. It is the amount after 2 years and the lender receives the borrower on the maturity date. What is your answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 10. Let us see if your answer is correct. Maturity value or future value. Everybody got the correct answer. So we have another 5. Let us check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. For the in joy. 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9:45. So, congratulations. Everybody got the same score, no? Wala yung napindi. So, the team Matibay got 45 points. For Team Joy got 45 points also. So, wala na talo. So we have here the investment. We have here the terminologies on business mathematics. To know more about the terms in interest and compound interest. So we have number 1, investment. Act or process of putting money into something to make a profit. Then we have number 2, lender, creditor, or creditor, a person or institution who invests the money. So if we're talking about lender or creditor, can you give an example in our community that will lend money? Who will lend money? Ano ba yung mga lending institution na nalalaman nyo? Sa yung mga for example, sa Esperanza, meron bang lending institution dyan? Miss Malon, what is the lending institution that you know? Yes, we have the card. So where can we find card? So in your barangay, there is a card. A card is a kind of a lending institution. So wherein you have to borrow money. How about other Miss Marcel? Pag-asa. Pag-asa. So may pag-asa sa kwarta. So pag-asa, ganito kayong kayong pagkasulat, pag-asa. Ano ba? Ano pa yung mga lending institution? Mr. Goldman? Ha? Serbiamos. Sir? Serbiamos. Isang mos, M-U-S? Or M-O-S? Serbiamos. Via. Serbiamos. Ano? So these are all lending institutions wherein they will let the person to borrow the money or the capital that you want to borrow. No? There are some certain interest and rate. No, there is a rate. Ilang mga porsyento ang ilang 20% ba, 10% ba, or 5%. So nagdepende lang sa lending institution. So we have number 3, the borrower or the debtor, person or institution who owes the money. So usually, isa maging sagara ang utang. Mga negosyante, no? Utang mo na, isa pa may lain. Ang teacher, mangutang mo ng teacher. Kanang mga negosyante, mga businessmen, businesswomen, kanang mga pamahiban na mangutang. Your parents, nakasulay magpautang? So, diba, they went to the lending institution just like the card, the pag-asa, and Serbiamos. So, what is the purpose of why we borrow money? For business ba? Or for sama na nila for food? To buy food? Number 4, we have the origin or the loan date. The date on which the money is received by the borrower. Number 5, everybody read. Repeat it. The date on which the money or loan is to be completely repaid. We have number 6. Everybody? Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. So as you have noticed, in every term that we have, there is a corresponding letter, no? There is a corresponding letter. Just like interest, we have small letter R. For principal, we have capital letter T. For time or term, we have small letter T. Then for the interest, number 9, we have capital I. And we have number 10. So we have capital I sub S for simple interest. Then we have compound interest. Maturity value or future value. Okay, so you have now familiarized some of the terms of the compound and simple interest. So we have here a video, but this video is more on how to save money. How will you plan in order that, what will be your plan in order that you will save your money for your future. So what are your plans in saving your money? So let us see this one. So we have activity number one. We have exploration. So in this activity, you are given a series of table. We have table of interest. We also have simple interest. We have table number two. We have table of compound interest. So we have exploration. So you are going to explore. You are going to analyze the given example, then follow the correct procedure, the correct step in solving the problem. So everybody read the first question. Invest for 5 years. So, I will read the question. Suppose you won 10,000. So, nakadaog ka o 10,000. So, kayo mo nakadaog sa 12 trace ba? 3 minuto. Nakabalo ko sa inyong kadagan na nakadaog. Suppose. And you plan to invest, meaning you are going to deposit, to invest the money, meaning mo na siyang padaghanon, ang imong ang kwarta na 10,000. Invest it for 5 years. So, we have the first na investor, we have a cooperative group. So, pwede siya sa kanang sa MSU Co-op, cooperative group para siya. Diba? Nakakita siya nakakita ang MSU Co-op. Kanang naakong siguro na sa isa yung nakakuha na ng MSU Co-op. Wala yung nakakuha, tanaw na, kapit sa lari ko dapit na MSU Co-op na. So, wala siguro na sa ato dito. Then we have the cooperative group offers 2% and simple interest rate per year, meaning kada 2 Then a bank offers 2% compounded annually, so meaning kada 2 i-compound na niya ang interest. So we have here the principal P, so capital P. So what will be the principal here based on the given nga problem? Yes, Ms. Tagay, what is the principal? Very good. So we have our capital P, which refers to the principal, is 10,000 pesos. Then, see to it that since we are dealing with money, you must have a sign of pesos, no? Pwede kinahanglan yun na naakay sign of pesos. Pwede po siya of PXP. Diba? Mo niya ang sa piso. So, since we're dealing with math, kinahanglan na yun na siya na sa symbol for piso. Since we are talking about the interest and we have also the 2% simple interest, let us recall on changing percent to decimal. So, we are going to recall what we have learned in your previous years or in your elementary years, that changing 2% to decimal, meaning from percent, umuunin mo of decimal form. So, anybody from the class who will answer, we change the 2% to decimal. Isa ba yung nakabaluan na nakinumdum ninyo sa when you are still in elementary or in your nakunis high school? Mr. Eden, kabalong ka ninyo how to change 2% to decimal? Miss Kapampangan.
0.0.
Okay, on the board. You write on the board. Walang wag mahiya. Kasi Team Joy kayo, no? Team Joy. So, let us, we have 0.02. Paano niya kinuha? No? How did Miss Kapampangan got arrive this answer? Yung saan niya nagpagkuha? So we have the rule in changing percent to decimal. Since 2 is a whole number, so the decimal point here is found always at the right side. Ang yang decimal, i-assume na ang yang decimal is found at the right side, even you cannot see the decimal. Ha? So, assume na siya nga naa diri ang yang decimal. So, in converting this one to decimal form, percent to decimal, we move the decimal point going to the left 2 places. So, we have 1, 2, so we add 0, then period. Okay, we move the decimal. Meaning, ato evaluate ang decimal 2 places going to the left. So, yung pag-transfer ng decimal is dalawang bisis yung pag-move. Then, mag-add na diha rin ka mag-decimal. So, nag-move mo sa evaluate mo. So, the correct answer for 2% in decimal form is 0.02. That is correct, Miss Kapangpanga. So, that is how you convert percent to decimal. How about decimal to percent? Percent tapos. So, anybody from the class, from decimal, i-convert na po nato sa percent. Ganina, we move, in changing percent to decimal, we move the decimal going to the left, 2 places. This time, we change from decimal to percent. Meaning, kaning decimal, himuuna po na itong percent. So, ang rule na, we have to move the decimal 2 places going to the right. So, going to the right na po ang yung direction. So, we have 1, 2. So, 2 na nalagay na pilit. So, 2% na rin. Tama na yung percent na symbol. So, is there any question for that? No? From changing 2% to decimal or decimal to percent. So, this is very useful. Magamit ninyo ni kung mag-solve na mo niya sa simple and the rest. So we have there P, capital P for the principal. What will be our interest rate? Our R, small letter R, based on the given problem. Mr. Gister Lloyd Lajo. 2%. Very good. How about our term or time? Do we have time there? Meron ba? Anybody from the class? Miss Timario?
5 years, sir.
Very good, 5 years. So, how did you know that that is a time? How did you know that that is rate? How did you know that that is the principal? Miss Tara, answering the principal is 10,000. How did you know that that is the principal, Miss Tara? Yung sa maliwag kabalo nga, sa mga tinananan mo nga muna siyang principal. Diba naman yung try ko ano mga tunay siya ng principal. So, kung nagnakoy langin diya nga mga yung kwarta, mga 20,000, 40,000, yung duha na kampok, yung maglibog na, paano natin yan nalalaman yan ng principal?
Sir, since principal amount of money borrowed and also the remainder, so therefore, the principal in that problem is 10,000 pesos.
Yes, very good. So, the word invest, no? The word invest that will be your guide in determining that 10,000 is your principal. No? Suppose you want 10,000 and you plan to invest 8. Kaning 8, una ang 10,000. Kaya ang 8 is a pronoun mo na siya na replace na ng 10,000. So, kwarta kaya po ng 8. So, kanang invest 8 for 5 years. So, that word na invest will guide you that the principal is 10,000. How about for 2%? Ladyon. How did you know that that is a rate? Ano ba yung basehan mo? Rate yun na sir. Basta naay nga na sir. Ha? Very good. Naay symbol nga percent. So every time na makita niyo yung represent niya, rate yun na siya. So dili na mo, you will not difficult in determining that that 2% is the rate. Kaya nga naman, naman kay timinhanan, naman kay guide na, mawin mo siya, percent, may simulo nila na, rate din na siya. For the time, isa timihan sa time? Miss Timadio, what is your guide in determining the time is 5 years? Sama. Kano sa taman siya bariyan? Okay, no? Kaya tayo mo na siya. So, kano sa taman bariyan? So, 5 years. And also, we have this one, the unit years, no? May baka na ito nga, kung na siya kanang time or term, kaya na ay unit nga years. What are some of the unit, ani? So, aside from years? Hours. Days. Very good, no? Months. Weeks. Very good. So, that is some of the term or time. Let us proceed now. So we have here the people of simple interest. We have column 1, we have T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, since we are dealing with 5 years, based on the given problem. Then we have the principal, 10,000. We have the interest rate of 2%, simple interest. So how did the solution? How did it solve? No? What are the steps? So we have the principal, then parenthesis 0.02. So we change the 2% to decimal form. Then 1 for our time. Then since naman na sa mga parenthesis nila, karang parenthesis, that means that the operation is multiplication. No? Basta na lang namin nga mag-parenthesis na siya, multiply ang iyahang operation. So, yung ibuhaton is you are going to multiply. So, we have 10,000 times 0.02 times 1. So, what will be the result? Use your cell phone. Use your calculator. Everybody use your calculator. So, Miss Baguio, what is the result? Is 200 is the correct answer? It's correct answer. So, using your cell phone or your calculator, we have 10,000 times 0.02 times 1, we have 200. So, amount after 3 years, maturity value, we have 10,000 plus 200, and it will give us 10,200. As you have noticed, meaning at the end of 1 year, you are going to pay the money that you have invested, not to pay, the money that you have invested, mutubo siya o 200, ang 10,000, nitubo siya o 200, kaya interest man siya in good for 1 year, nitubo siya 200, so i-plus man na sa imong ang principal, which is 10,000, kaya imong gi-invest sa bangko, no? Or operate, or what is that? Cooperative group, ng mga lending institution. So, among 10,000 plus interest at 200 will now give us 10,200. How about for 2 years? So, we have 10,000 times 0.02, then times 2. So, since it is now 2 years, times 2 the whole. Then we have 400 our result by multiplying this one. Then we add the principal and the interest 400, and we have 10,400 for the 2 years. For 2 years, no? 10,400 na. How about kung nana siya sa 3 years? So, i-multiply niya po of 3. Then, the interest is 600. And the maturity value or the future value is 10,600. Let us have for 4 years. So, multiply by 4. Ngayon, the interest now is 800. Ngayon, we add the principal. We have 10,800. Then, we have 10,000 for 5 years. So, we multiply it by 5. And the interest is 1,000. And for 5 years, we add the principal and the interest is 1,000. And within 5 years, the money that you invested for 5 years, which is 10,000, becomes now 11,000. So, pinaman niya ang natupo niya. Pinara niyang natupo good for 5 years. 5,000 ra, 1,000 ra. So, 1,000 ra ang iyahang tubo sa iyang 10,000 nga kwarta nga gikuha niya sa bangko, i-invest niya or nag-negosyo ba siya ka, yung i-invest niya ang money sa bangko, butang, then itubo siya, niabot na dayon o 11,000 anan, no? Apil na po na iyahang kapital. So, itubo na siya 1,000. So, that is for the simple interest. Let us have the compound interest. So, the same nga po, like principal, like time, like interest rate. But, look at the solution. So, what is the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest? Ganina, simple interest ito nga table. Karon is compound interest. What is the difference? Sa kailang difference siya, ani? No, ganina. Sa inyo na-notice ninyo, what you have you noticed? Ha? Walay desimal? Naay desimal. According to Naay desimal, Mr. Lumpita, according to Lumpita, ang compound interest ka rin. Ang ilang mga interest rin, naana daw mga desimal. Di ba? Na-notice niya rin. Nanay mga desimal. Oh. Di ba nanay nga desimal? Next. So, we have there. So, very good, no? Nanay na desimal according to Lumpita. How about the maturity value? So, unsa man siya? Then, how about the principal? The time is the same, no? Walang pagbabago. How about sa principal? May lumang pagbabago? Naa ba? Na ano? So, from 10,000, after 2 years, nahimo na ang principal, ingabot na og 10,200. Dayon, pag-abot og tulog ka tuig, ingabot na 10,608 ang iyahang principal. So, nag-anak o kadako ang iyahang principal. No? Have you noticed that the principal is increasing? No? And also, the compound interest is also increasing. Nagkadako tayo siya. So, ang atong maturity value, this now becomes our principal for the next year. No? If this is our maturity value, which is 11,244, that will be our principal in the 4th year, no? Mahimo na po na siyang principal katong maturity value. So we have 11,244. So that will be now our principal. Then following the steps, multiplying. So therefore, the maturity value now is 12,144. And that will be the principal for the 5th year. No? Yung dako na. Dako na ang iyahang principal. Nagka-increase from 10,000 na himo na. Sa ito ang simple interest, what you have noticed with the simple interest? Itong ganina, dapat papabago sa let us go back. Let us go back sa napay pagbabago sa principal? Wala, no? Dito sa kuan ay pagbabago. Ang principal niya nag-increase. But here, the principal is the same. What is being increased here is the interest only. The time, paliharan. Ang interest rate, the same. And the solution, the same yapon. The interest, or the simple interest is increasing. And like also the maturity value is also increasing. So in the compound interest, as you have noticed, the principal is increasing. So dili sila magkapareha. Let's have another activity. Let's have here the question. What have you observed about the table of the simple interest and the compound interest? Okay, anybody from the class? I already answered it a while ago. So who will answer that first question number 1? What have you observed about the table of simple interest and compound interest? Alright, is that right? You will answer.
Observe that in simple interest, the principal and the amount term years are increasing, as well as the same as the compound interest, the principal and the amount after term years are increasing.
Yeah, very good. So both in the compound interest, the principal is increasing. No? The compound interest is also increasing in the compound interest. While in the simple interest, the principal is the same. No? The same na siya. Wala pang babago. Number 2, which investment plan will you choose? Simple interest or compound interest? Kung ikaw daw kuno ang mag-invest sa kwarta, asay piliin mo katubang cooperative group nga simple interest or katong bank na nag-offer of compound interest. Asa man mo piliin naman eh? Mr. Sister Lloyd, ngano mang compound interest? Yes, very good. Clap your hands to Mr. Jajero. Ano mang mo maging kalino kay dako ang iyang kita. Okay sa simple interest, gamay ra yung kita. Kanina yung kita sa simple interest is only 11,000, o siya 1,000. Ang sa compound interest nila to 11,000 kapin, no? Napay more pa siya, yung back down. So ay abot yung 13,358. So, napila yung tubo. Ano yung subtract? You're going to subtract. We have 11,000 and we have 13,358. We have 358. Na siya ay dusmin ang 2,358 pesos na mas maayo pa sa compound interest if you are investing the money. How about if you are borrowing the money? About na po na sa kung mangulang ka. Ganina, imong ipadaghan ang imong kwarta. Karon, ikaw na po'y mangulang sa kwarta. Tanaw na ito o say asa mo. So, karon, you will have your group mates. So, you will be the one to answer that one. You also form a table. I will give you now. This one, number 2. This will be your guide. For group 1. Guide na ninyo but the data is kanina nga data is really the data. For group 2, you have to answer this one also. The same with kanina nga itong ipakita ang simple interest at compound interest. So, dalawa. Ano na lang? Diri ang, sa man yung gusto? Diri ang simple or diri ang compound? That's all mo.
Simple rin sir.
Simple ninyo. Diri nyo is compound. Compound siguro nyo compound lang inyo. Compound ninyo nila, diri ang simple interest. Okay, simple interest nyo dahil. So, with the use of the Manila paper, dihan ninyo na ibutang. Ngayon, each group will discuss on the board. Then we'll answer that question, the guide questions after. So I'll give you 20 minutes to answer that one. So we have here activity number 2. Suppose you want to borrow money and plan to pay it for 3 years. A cooperative group offers 2% simple interest rate per year. A bank offers 2% on one way at end. Then choose one leader to discuss. Hindi ka ba mag-discuss? Okay. Cooperation is needed in every group. No? Kung may idea, you have idea, give it to your mates. Oh, the principal here is still 10,000. You have to borrow 10,000. The principal is 10,000 yapon. Kasi nagkalahi niya is only the years. Only the years. Same principal. Same percent. But this time, you are going to borrow. No longer you invest. Ha? Wala na ka nagpadaghan sa imong kwarta. Karon ang ulang na ka sa imong kwarta. Ulang ka 10,000. Okay, so, if I'll give you 20 minutes. Wala na sa gasa after that.
Pwede ba ka namin sa Sunday?
Oo, kana. Kana ra, 3. 1 to 3 ra. 1 to 3 years ra. Kung paano ninyo, dire simple interest ninyo. So, for group matibay, we have the compound interest ang ilahang iso. In group Team Joy, we have the simple interest. But you are going to borrow money, which is 10,000. So we have a rubric in presenting the problem solving. So meron tayo mga criteria kung mag-present mo niya, natay criteria na basihan na. lang, free hand. Congrats to the Team Joy. First to post their work, no? Na nasa board yung work. Kapampangan and Minister who will discuss. At i-refer ng team Matibay. Hanggang saan ang tibay ng team Matibay? Ang team Matibay ay nagtutulungan. Oh, you must cooperate. No? You must cooperate with it. Whatever you listen, whatever the points, whatever your output in presenting the report or the that you saw is also the points of the group. No? You have already earned 45 points for Team Joy, and we also have 45 points for Team Matibay. Sino kaya ang magbagi? You may now prepare your discussion. Malapit na matapos ang Team Matibay. 1 minute left. work. Narang yun, no? Narang yun, ang atong group matibay sa tulong ng kanilang mga kasamahan, no? Adding 10,400 plus 636. 10,400, 636. Yeah. And then 10,036. Let us proceed now to the first reporter from Group Team Joy. Team Joy. Mr. Pungao and Miss Kapampangan will report. And will also answer the questions, the two questions. Hurry up now. On the board. Improve.
Good morning, no? So, we are the reporter of Group Team Joy. Okay, no? So Team Joy. So, awang ipili is simple interest, which is, ang among principal is 10,000, ang among rate is 2%. So, sama sa i-explain niya dito. Ganyan ni sir, ang principal, ang rate, o ang time, in time siya. So, ang ako ang tubo, sa first year is 200. So, 10,000 plus 1 equal of 10,200. So, dili man itong compound. So, ang among principal is same ragyapon. So, 10,000, same ragyapon. So, ang nakalalian lang, ang time is mo ako na dito. So, ang tubo na to is 400. Dahil ang ako ang majority value is 10,400. So, balik po sa mga ragyapon. Ang kanian lagi is ang year. So, ang 10,000 na principal, i-divide times siya sa 0.2 times 3. So, atong tubo is magiging siya 600. So, ang tubo within 3 years is 10,600. So, sa kuha namin sa guide, so number 1 which presented by Gia.
Read first the question.
Make a table where reflecting the simple interest repositories of your farm would be what have you observed? We observe that the simple principal interest on and
number 2, which plan would you choose? Simple interest or compound interest? And why?
I will choose the simple interest because the interest here is only 600 pesos, which is low compared to the compound interest. Then compound interest is best na na siya pag ikaw kay mo invest kay taas ang interest pero dili siya ang gamiton pang utang kay taas ang interest na imong mabayaran. Which is kabaligtaran siya sa simple interest kay gamay na imong mabayaran kay dili po siya angay mo investment kay mo ra pud ang sa important.
Very good. Clap your hands for Team. And proceed to Team Matibay. Who will report is Taray and Esteban. Let's
Good morning, everyone. This is our table. First, we just spoke about first table is our principal is 10,000, and then our interest rate is 2%. Here is the principal 10,000 times 0.2 times 1 times 0.10. 10,000 plus 2 equals 200 equals 10,100. So, here, principal here is same here, the amount after the years. The rent of 200 times the same interest rate, 10,200 times 0.2 times 0 times 408. And then
after 3 years.
after 3 years,
The amount in 3 years.
the amount in 3 years is
Ayun.
10,200 plus 408 is equal to 10,608. So, rounding to the next. After 3 years, so direct 10,608 by 10,608 times 0.2 times 3 is equal to
Yeah, the amount
the amount
after 3
was
years.
7,836. So,
The question number 1.
number 1 so what we observe is principal here is increasing as well as
About the future value or the maturity value.
the future value is also increasing. And the question number 2, that would be simple interest or compound
Say to your classmates, which plan would you choose? Simple interest or compound interest? Why?
We choose compound interest.
Why? Since you are borrowing, you are a borrower this time. Because you are going to borrow 10,000. You would choose also simple. You do not want to choose. The compound interest is only so, but you are going to choose either simple interest or compound interest. Okay, increase your classmates. I choose because okay, very good. So, meron tubo since you are a borrower. Very good. Clap your hands to group. So, as is summary, what will be the formula for the compound interest. Mr. Tropina, what will be the formula for compound interest? You write on the board. You write on the board. For generalization. So we have things to remember to illustrate or describe the simple and compound interest. One, identify the principal amount or fee, the interest rates are, and the term time, and the amount of money invested. Ito yung mga i-kuhan nyo, kanang imatan ninyo ba? Kung sa mga kinanglanon sa simple and compound interest. Kailangan kapaluta sa principal, kapaluta sa iyahang interest rate, and also the term or time. The formula for simple interest and compound interest. For the compound interest, what is that? You write on the board. Mr. Torres, no? No, focus. For the compound interest, we have I sub C equal to 1 PB 1 plus R to the exponent T. So, correct T that is referred to the time. So, that is now the interest, the compound interest formula of the compound interest based on the given ng mga exercises or activity. For the simple interest, what is the formula? Is kapagpangan. You write on the board. There. Ayan lang. Yeah, very good. So we have interest is equal to the principal plus rate times time. For your quiz, we have this one. So, for example, we have to read the quiz. Now you're done with your quiz. On your work. What? So we have here the quotations of Benjamin Franklin. Everybody read that one.
An investment in knowledge pays the best interest.
So an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So kung nag-invest mo sa iyong knowledge, for example, how will you invest your knowledge? Your knowledge. Meaning you're going to proceed to college, school lagi pa ka, invest mo ka knowledge. School lagi ka, pagpuhon. So that it will place the best interest. No? Mahatag mo ka kung kayo interest, kung maninood ka o eskwela, magkaroon o eskwela, kay hindi ka nang mong kwarta, ano man. Kung mag-eskwela ka, ano man, nag-deal ba ng kwarta? Nag-deal, no? When you are in college, a lot of money is needed from your parents. No? Kinahanglan yung kwarta, yung dinikanan, aral pag-eskwela ninyo. O nag-deal ninyo sikat, yung pag-eskwela. Even in the public, no? Bisan karon, hindi ninyo sikat ang inyong kwarta. Kaya magpangkuha lang mo, hindi mo sulod sa klase, hindi mag-answer sa questions, o ato na na sa mga barkada. So, you have to give importance of your education. Kaya ang education ninyo, ma-online, uhatag ninyo na maayo, bright future. Uhatag ninyo maayong kaugbaon. Muna, as a student, you must study, you must invest knowledge so that it will give you best interest. No? Maayong interest. Kinutubo man kung gagawin. Kaya kung wala ka na ng tawag, kung sa may mga kuhanin mo, sa imong kagaling mo, wala kayo ng bakan. Pagili mo ka na ng tawag kung learn. O, sige. That's it. That will end our lesson this morning. Thank you, grade 11 learners.
xong rồi